Cause let it be the wrong motherfucker car they go to
That don't give a shit.
that
about,
don't
like,
give a shit
yeah.
about nothing. He
I mean,
going he gonna just take them the fuck out. No questions asked. Like
Or
I don't
even
give a fuck
you.
why
If you come outside and you catch the third attempt,
bro. After the second attempt, my wife would tell you I went on a rant because like I was pissed. Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, I halfway broke down. Like, cause that fucked us. Like, the first time fucked us up. Now it's the second. Like, this really fucking us up
Yeah.
in our pockets. Like, so I was talking to her about that, and like I was going on a rant about let me like now I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck who car it is. If I see motherfuckers scrambling through a car and it look like this not theirs, nigga, I'm beating the dog shit out of them. I
Yeah.
don't care how old they are. I don't care if this nigga fucking 13. I'm fucking him up.
somebody hasn't.
Like, yeah, because somebody hasn't, and I'm beating the dog shit out. I don't care. It ain't got to be my car. It can be anybody else's car. Like, I don't care.
And the crazy shit, like
I let it look like let it look like it's not your car. Like I yell out and you just jump out the car and try her. Nah, I'm hawking you down and I'm fucking you up. Like, simple as that. I don't care if a fuck who car it is.
y'all want to move to Indiana with me?
Shit, DE's turning into dog shit. So it's been dog shit for some years, but it's time to move on, man.
Yeah. Damn, I'm sorry that happened to you, though. That's bullshit.
Nah, yeah, that's bullshit. Baby car seat again.
Come on.
Same fuck. Like, it must have been something with that window.
Is that side of where you park like more concealed?
Bro, first time I parked, the first time it happened, it was...
Pull your mic back a little bit. There you go.
The first time it happened, it was right outside. Like, if I walk up the steps, because I'm on the very first floor.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the basement in a way. But if I walk up the
you do the walk up and then
walk
down.
up like 6 steps and then down.
Yeah.
Like, walk up 6 steps, go out the door, walk down like 4 steps. Like,
okay.
It's one of those. And when I walk out, there's a handicap spot to the left and a regular spot to the right. The very first time my car was parked in that very front spot.
So even right by the door.
Right by the door.
These niggas don't care.
They don't give a fuck. And then the second time, I was staying at my in-laws on the riverfront. And I came out to my car in the morning because I'm thinking riverfront, like, this shit's always fucking, it's always cops somewhere, like, so something. But I come out to my car, go Gary, run to the crib real quick to grab some stuff and bring it back to my in-laws, and my shit fucked up.
Yo, on the next episode of the pod, we're going to be taking our concealed carry test. The fuck?
Facts. Like, I'm not playing. Like, yo, I don't care.
It's crazy that it comes to that.
I will kill a motherfucker that I see buy my car. You looking at my car wrong, I'm fucking you up. Like, so I hope if you seeing this or if you're not seeing this, let it be known. Like, I'm fucking somebody up if you even look at my car wrong. I'm not playing. Like, I'm scarred, bro. Like, it's to the point where even though I got everything to prevent actual theft of my car, I'm at the point where I don't even sleep all the way at night. Like, I get up randomly at times. Like, and I hear some shit. It'll probably be some shit upstairs. I just hear some shit. And I run outside and walk around my car, make sure it's good, and then I go back into the crib. Like,
and you work too damn hard to buy yourself a nice vehicle. Because it's nice when you get out, you finish the bullshit at work, and you hop in your whip and you're like, I like this.
Yeah, this like nice. that comfort ride home and all that. Nigga, that shit's not comfortable when you got a fucking plastic bag wrapped around your goddamn window in the back.
And it's been dumb cold.
Dumb cold. Like, that's all you hear. Whole ride, bro. Like, I will fuck somebody up.
Hold them there, because I got some aggression coming.
Like,
just hold them there. I'm become running start.
I'm telling you. Nigga, I probably won't even call the cops. I probably just call everybody I know. Yo, you got some frustration you want to let out? I got a little nigga over here who was trying to steal my shit. So I'm on my way. Like fuck out of here.
Do better, people. Do better. Let's start this shit.
Go to the white neighborhood. I'm sorry.
I never understood tearing up your own place.
Shit. Like, you tearing up the nigga who lived four doors down from you shit when y'all both fucked up. Like he just so happened to afford what he has and you just want to fuck it up.
Even down when they be mad at, like, when they riot. You mad at the white people that you're gonna riot where you shop and work?
Stupid. These niggas was in Wilmington walking through fucking fucking 4th Street and Maryland Ave. You walking where we at.
Yeah.
Like, you not where the white people at.
They could give a damn. They want you
They
to
don't
tear
give
it
a
down.
fuck. Yeah, go ahead. Burn that shit down.
Because then when y'all burn it down, we gonna build some better housing there, and we gonna gentrify y'all asses out, and we gonna charge way more than what the property's worth.
Nah, y'all niggas stupid as
Anyway,
fuck.
let's get started. I'm about to get fucking mad.
Yeah, we was getting angry. Let's get it motherfucking popping.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. I am what I am, and I'm going to be the very best of what I am. And for those who don't like me confidentially, I don't give a damn. I'd like to thank you for letting me be myself.
Oh shit! Hey everybody, welcome back to the crib. It is episode 90. 10 away
10 away.
from a buck.
10 away from that C note.
I'm Rahmonn.
I am Darien. Darien.
For 10 more episodes too.
10 more.
Yep.
10 more.
And we're back. And we're ready to do the damn thing. What are you
Big
grateful
fact.
for, sir?
I didn't ponder the.
I will start. I'll give you a break. What do you think?
Yeah.
I am grateful for taking a leap of faith.
Mm-hmm.
We discussed one of them. There's another one that I haven't told you
Yeah.
yet. But
Guess we'll talk about it after this.
am about, that was kind of like my slow way because I was like, am I going to tell him? I don't know. Taking a leap of faith. Last week I ended, and hopefully you watched all the way through the episode. I ended with paying attention to your heart and your head.
I was about to say, don't ask me, nigga.
Yeah. You know, I won't remember till I see that shit next week or next week. But taking a leap of faith. So I'm grateful for the ability to have the courage to take those leaps of faith.
That's dope as shit. That's a fact. I am grateful. I'm grateful for friendships and experiences I get with those friendships. Because it's something that's very valued. A lot of people don't get, like, even though you know me, I say I don't have friends, but the few, nigga, you my nigga. Like,
But I was talking about John. I was thinking about John first. What's
that's
John?
my brother. Like,
oh, okay.
literally, like, I'm not
I see
gonna
what you
lie.
meant now.
Between you and John, like, y'all niggas literally are my brothers. Like,
Wow.
even age-wise, all of that, y'all could be one of my brothers.
Right.
Like, you motherfuckers could be one of my brothers.
Wait, I'm still the oldest, aren't I?
Yeah, you still the oldest. Fuck yeah, John's the youngest.
Okay.
Yeah. But nah, y'all could be my fucking brothers. Like, and I'm appreciative of those relationships. Like, even me and John, like, we won't even talk for like just like us, we won't even talk for like a week and a half.
Well, when we gonna get
And
John
then
to come
this-
through to the show?
and then- I don't know. I know you gonna watch this or listen to this while you driving, because you know this nigga drive trucks. I know you gonna fucking listen to this. You gotta let me know when you try and come on an episode.
Big facts.
My nigga. Like, we need you on the episode. But yeah. Like, y'all my niggas, and I really appreciate y'all. Like, just like I was about to say, like, me and John, we can go a week and a half not even talking, and then when we talk, it's like we've been talking the whole fucking time.
Never skipped a
Like,
beat.
Never skipped a beat. Like, that's a good feeling. And even the same thing with you. Like, even doing this pod shit, like, we don't talk as much as people would think that we talk.
Right.
So when we get together, like, we just fluent.
It be flow, yep.
It's still the same shit.
I don't think we've ever had an awkward show. I think we've had a show where we didn't know what we was going to talk about, and maybe the content wasn't as great. But
talking about Tubi.
the Tubi, yeah.
Waiting for it on Tubi. That episode. Go check that episode.
Thank God nothing has made me think worse of it or better of it.
Nah, but that's facts though. Like, that's how I feel like that's how you can understand what's real friendship and real camaraderie. Because even if y'all don't talk consistently, y'all still, when y'all talk, like, it's just like,
It just
it's
clicked.
that comfortable feel. Like, you just say whatever, it clicks. Yeah.
And it's dope. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say you won't judge me because I'm going to do something stupid. You're going to tell me. I don't know if that's judging.
I don't judge you. I just tell you what
But you're
I
going
think.
to tell me this is why I think that's stupid, and you might want to rethink that shit.
Yeah, but I'm not going to judge you. Like, how you feel is how you feel.
And I appreciate that shit. Like, that's important because you have so many people that, real quick sidebar. You remember, I'm not going to disclose that here, but remember somebody did some fuck shit when I was trying to tell them about the live, and I was excited, and I had shared it with you. One of my supposed homies. Well, I was going through old messages. No, I was looking for a picture, and I found a picture of a screenshot. That wasn't the first time I told that nigga that. Like, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say shit else. So, like, it should have happened again, I might punch that motherfucker in the face. I'm sorry. That was random, but I thought about it.
That's facts though, bro. Like, we've already had this conversation, so it doesn't need to come up again. And now I'm telling you about something that's like I'm really stoked about. I really want, like, in reality, you don't really give a fuck about them being supportive about it. You just want a little bit of positive note from the conversation.
Yeah.
And the fact that you don't give that and you do the same shit that you did before, like, bro, fuck you. Like,
yeah. Like, and it's funny,
and
I be holding on to loyalty, and I be like, that's my dog, though. Maybe he don't get it. And I'm like, no. You show me. Somebody show you who they are. Believe them.
Something I've learned is that loyalty can kill you. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm a loyal ass nigga. I love loyalty. I want a motherfucker to be loyal to the death. But if you have selective loyalty, that's a problem.
I was gonna say, I think it has to go both ways.
Yeah, like, if you choose when you want to be loyal to me, and I'm always loyal to you, that's an issue.
Yeah,
like, we both should be loyal to a fault. Like, all my niggas, like y'all can tell me whatever the fuck y'all want. Ain't nobody ever gonna hear that shit unless you say it.
Right.
Because I'm loyal to you, my
right.
nigga. Like,
big facts, because we've proven that several times over the course of our friendship. I can think of at least 2 specific ones.
But nah, that's facts. Like, and that's how I feel like it should be with everybody. Like, people who I become friends with first compared to whoever is in that relationship. I'm more loyal to you because you're who I first had that interaction with, who I first felt some type of way with. But if there's if there's an issue between the two of them, I'm gonna want y'all to come. Like, I'm the type of nigga I'd be like, yeah, I'm chilling over here. Why don't you come through to both of you, and then y'all both show up,
right?
And y'all hash that shit the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like motherfuckers who pick sides. Like, you can't pick. Like, if you claim that everybody's your nigga, you can't pick sides. You gotta want them to hash that shit out and come past that shit. Motherfuckers be too pressed on picking a side and wanting somebody to feel like they are more loyal to them than the other person. No. Yeah. Loyalty doesn't go from person to person. I feel like loyalty is with everybody. I have a certain type of loyalty to everybody who comes into my life.
Right.
Like, if there's some shit that you told me that you don't want nobody to know, it's never going to be brought up. I don't give a fuck how mad I am of you. Right. I don't give a fuck what you talk about in my life that's going on. I'm not going to bring that shit up to you unless we are just me and you.
Well, let me ask you this question.
Then I put your ass on blast.
Yeah.
If it's just me and you, I'll put your ass on blast. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But
let me ask you this question. Do you, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong, do you discuss those things with your wife, though?
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. My wife knows a lot of what I know. But I will always hold some shit for that person to tell my wife.
Right.
Cause like I keep it a beat. Like, obviously, like, all right. So how much I know and how much I say to my wife, she obviously knows certain shit is how it is.
Right.
But she, at the same time, is not going to say anything.
Right. She's a steel trap as well.
Or going to let you know she knows this until you mention it.
Right.
Because I have confided in her.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, unless it's mentioned to you, don't say shit about it. And she will literally don't say shit about it until it comes up.
Because I was saying this to
that's why I love my baby. She a ride or die.
Because let's say like me and you have a
take
conversation.
The charge for a nigga. It's like, nah, she not taking the charge. I'm gonna take the charge. Fuck you talking about.
I was saying to somebody, like, let's say me and you have a deep conversation, and then like your girl's like, "Oh, everything all right with D?" I'm like, "Nah, he's going through some shit." And it's like, "Oh, what's going on?" And I used to say, "Well, that's his business. He confided in me. I'm not going to tell you." And I had another girl tell me like, "No, if I'm your girl or your wife, you should be able to tell me too." I don't know where we're like,
I'm like,
and I think most niggas do.
I feel what they're trying to say, but this like not even like this is coming from somebody who literally is happily married, who literally can say anything to their wife and she will be understanding and think about the entire process of whatever
Yeah.
I'm telling her. Like my queen will know everything that I know. Like so I and this is to everybody. If you do not want my wife to know,
Don't
do
tell
not
you.
tell me. Bro.
Right, but that's fair.
Cause that's my baby, and she has the same type of loyalty that I have. She know who I fuck with. Even if she don't fuck with them, she will keep a loyalty to them because of my loyalty.
Like a loyalty
to them.
adjacent.
Yeah. Like yep, loyalty adjacent. Like if I'm like, yo, this my nigga. I'm telling you this. Don't tell nobody this. Don't mention it to nobody. She's not gonna say shit about it, but she's gonna let me know that either this nigga's a fuck nigga or whatever.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
She's got an opinion.
She gonna talk to me about it, let me know, but she's not gonna openly. And like, I feel like that's the problem with a lot of relationships and a lot of people out in this world. If your man or your woman comes home and tell you something about somebody who's their best friend or a close friend or somebody that they talk to consistently, and you go out and just talk about that shit, that is a major fucking problem. Do not do that shit.
Because it makes you start judging the trust in your own relationship. Like, I can't tell you something, you keep it to yourself.
Exactly. Like, and that's why I love my queen so much, because like we both are at the same point. Like, there's shit that she's told me about people she's close with that I will never say in this world. And there's shit that I've told her about people I'm close with that she will never say ever. Like, you hold that loyalty to the person that you love and also the person that they love.
Right.
Because whether it's a friend or whatever, they love that person in some type of way. So you're not going to make them feel some type. You shouldn't want to make them feel some type of way because of how they think or what their process is. Like, it is what it is. But that's one of the, I feel like that's one of the major issues of relationships. You do not hold your partner down in every aspect. Like, we go through a lot of shit, but we hold that shit to each other and talk to each other about it and figure out where each other was wrong and what we need to fix. You just dig into each other, that's not gonna work. Like, don't.
You know what's different too? I'm not saying that your wife doesn't piss you off sometimes.
She pisses me off. I'm
sure.
not gonna slide.
But you've never called me and complained and said, "Let me tell you what my wife did." Like, everything, and I think that's what people. I think it's your natural tendency to talk about a trouble, and so people get naturally tendency to say like, "Oh, let me tell you this thing they did that made me mad or whatever," and you keep that between you and her.
I'm not gonna lie to you, John.
Okay.
Because a lot of times when I start getting frustrated and all that shit, that's when I get on the game and I chill with John and I talk to him and he hears a lot of the bullshit that I talk.
Okay.
So John might know some shit that I talked about either my wife or my kids.
Right.
He knows some of that shit.
But it's not the predominant. You know, some people the predominant. Every time you hear them talk, I had a friend and they would tell me they would complain about just their friend. It wasn't even a significant other. And it would make you question, like, why you fuck with them then? And it was just, it's so easy sometimes to tell about the thing that bothers you than to tell about why you fuck with that person.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know what? At least once every time we talk, tell me something good about this person because I want to understand. There's got to be a reason. You're not a psycho, so there's got to be a reason that you fuck with this person. So
it's always a reason somebody deals with somebody. I really feel like that. Because, like, this might sound bad, and I always say that shit, but honestly, I don't give a fuck how y'all feel about what I say. No disrespect.
Yeah.
But if you do not fuck with something, or if you do not like how somebody goes about something, there's nothing wrong with you expressing your opinion of the situation. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like a lot of the problem is when people can't take criticism. Do not look at criticism as something that's bad. It will not let you further yourself in what you're trying to do.
Well, I think it also depends on where it's coming from.
It's depending on where it's coming from and how it's expressed.
Like, I'm going to accept criticism
because, like,
from
if
you.
I tell you, like, you put on the beat for me, I'm like, bro, that's just bullshit. Like,
Right.
that's wrong. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like you should. It's more of being one, depending on the type of person who they are, being gentle with
Right.
it if they are the type of person. Like, and that's why you just gotta know who's your audience.
Who the audience is, yep.
You gotta know your audience.
But I feel like, too, we have a relationship where you could be like, bruh, that's bullshit.
Because you know I'm gonna do that regardless.
Right.
You know, like, I don't give a
Like,
fuck.
you're not going to sugarcoat
Like, I'm gonna
shit.
be like,
and I
don't like
respect that
it.
more than...
I don't like it, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta do something else. But, like, I feel like that's how it should be. Like, because we have this respect with each other and we know no matter what you say to me, I know it's not coming from a malice place.
Right.
And same thing with what I say to you.
Exactly.
It's not, even though I might say it like a dickheadish way.
Right. But we've established that relationship that we understand that's just how we communicate.
Yeah, that's just how we talk. That's how we communicate. And you know, I'm a direct ass nigga.
Yeah.
Even if I'm joking or I'm dead ass, I'm going to say it straight out. Like, I'm not, and that's how I feel like that's how, like, and that's why, like, once again, I fucks with you and John because y'all niggas, like, just understand for some reason.
I don't know about John, but I'm kind of the same way too. I might be a little bit more diplomatic at times, but I say what's on my mind too.
Nah, John, he say what's on his fucking mind.
John, you gotta come on the show, bro.
He gotta come with.
You gotta come chop it up.
Yeah, my
with us.
nigga gotta come on this show.
I'll find a really
My
good,
nigga.
deep topic for us to talk about.
The one motherfucker I put next to Eminem, motherfucker. Nah, that's my guy. He already know though.
Oh shit.
Nah, I just feel like you just gotta have, like, you gotta find them people. I feel like at some point in your life, you will feel like you don't have them people around you. We all have them moments in our life, but over time, you can't shuttle yourself off and not try to create relationships because relationships are very fucking important. Like, like, this all in here. Don't nobody get this.
Right.
don't nobody see this. Don't nobody. I keep that exterior out. Fuck what anybody talk about. But, like, it feels good to be able to talk to, even if I have, like, my main two, you and John. Like, even if I have y'all, when I'm able to just talk shit and say how I feel and all that, like, it feels fucking amazing. You have to find them fucking people in your life, bro. Like, it's gonna be trials, tribulations. You're gonna think you have that person, and you're not gonna have that person. It's a work in progress. But when you find them people, it is very fucking vital because I feel like that having them people, one, makes you feel like you are normal sometimes, but it also make you feel like you not thinking like you fucking psychotic or something. Cause y'all, like, I crack a joke to John, he'd be like, bro, you bugging. like, or I crack a joke to you, be like, damn, that was dark. Like, it's real shit. And, like, that shit feels amazing to have a couple of motherfuckers that I can actually talk real fucking shit with.
And be yourself with.
And be myself
like, truly,
with. Like,
and feel safe about
I do
it.
not. And that's the funny thing, while y'all are really seeing some extra shit with me, y'all don't, the people who are watching this, y'all might be like, oh, Darien talks that shit all the time. He was always, the ones who are really close to me, family, and the ones that I hold close, y'all know. This is out of the ordinary for me. Like, y'all know.
Y'all want to see the transition. Go back and watch, like, the first 4 episodes.
Bro, I watched the first episode. I was bored as shit. I was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, Cass? Like, chill.
You know what's funny?
Like,
I haven't gone back and watched an old
I watched
one
it first because that's the one that has the most views so far. It's still the one that's over like damn near 300, 200 and some change, like, whatever. Like, that was the one that had the most. So I went back and I watched it, and, like, I watched that shit for like 15, 20 minutes, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to a newer one. I'm not with this.
Oh shit. Trials and tribulations. I All right. What do you
And
want
never giving up. Fuck you talking about. We out here.
Okay, gang.
Big shit.
All right. I might have to phone a friend on this one. Oh, shit.
You hear that?
It's got a new
Dry ass hands.
It's cold outside.
No lotion ass nigga.
There was some lotion. The wind dried it up.
Bro, I look like I was creating snowballs. My fucking hands white as shit, cuz. My hands look like I was up here chopping dope like this.
I was looking at that spider above you. Anyway, did it?
See,
Ain't moved though.
Why you tell me that?
Would you let me not? Would you rather
Now
me not
whole
tell you?
pod, I'm be like,
Would you rather me not tell you? It hasn't moved, so
all right, that's that nigga right there. Right?
yeah, went right on the ceiling.
You gotta zoom in on it. We got a special guest.
Somebody gonna be like, them niggas trying to say it's a spider. Zoom and make sure y'all can see it's not a roach. It indeed has 8 legs.
You know a nigga will quick be like, oh nah, that's a
And there's
cockroach,
something going
bro.
on around about like the ceiling challenge. I didn't understand what it meant, but that's
Ceiling
kind of
challenge?
I don't know.
It's always some type
Something
of
like
challenge.
look up and see if you see a cockroach going across somebody's ceiling or something. I don't know. All right, saw this post.
I learned not to look in certain areas when you go to certain people's crib. I learned that. Like, it's no... You might see something you don't want to
know.
see.
Yep. My mother told me if you go looking, you'll find it.
That's... Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. We'll probably talk about that afterwards. It's probably going to come up. It's going to be in the back of my head.
Okay.
And I'll be like... You know how I always be like, nigga, say that shit. Say that shit. I'm going to try to tuck it as much as I can.
All right. This post said, keep in mind it's a post that was created by neither one of us, but I thought it was an interesting conversation piece. And it said, ladies, if your man has a side chick, it is your fault. And specifically, it says you should kiss his feet and ask for forgiveness.
I feel like that's a stretch, my nigga. That's a bit of a stretch. She said, kiss my feet and ask for forgiveness.
I don't know about that kissing your feet thing, but all jokes aside. So the point of it is that if you cheat on your woman,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess it could go either way, right? You know, if a woman cheats on her man, that you should be accountable because there's something you're not providing them that led them to go out and seek other things. What did the kids call it? A sneaky link?
Sneaky link. Niggas said, what did the kids call it? This nigga's like 3 years younger than me calling that shit a sneaky link, nigga. Oh, I got mixed feelings about this.
Okay.
Because I feel like a lot of times if somebody cheat, there's multiple factors that could have been the reason why they cheated. All right, one, that they're not getting something at home that they feel like they should be getting. But I also feel like that wasn't properly communicated. Because if you do not mention it, it will not be given to you. At the same time, I feel like, one, she should not kiss your fucking feet, nigga.
No.
You see what my feet look like? Say that? I'm just saying, bruh. Nah, like, but she shouldn't feel like it's her fault that you cheated. I feel like if you cheated, the communication wasn't properly there that it should have been. Cause we ain't even drink Balvenie. I'm trying to. Cause some people have committed adultery and it wasn't specifically meant because of what they wasn't getting.
Okay.
Sometimes it's from the intent that they have. And they realize the problem of the reason why what they did wasn't what was called for. Because certain people aren't able to express themselves in a proper manner
Okay.
that they should be able to. Some people are able to express how they feel directly from the jump, but some people don't know 100% how to express how they feel, so they do underhanded shit just to get what they're expecting, but not expressing what they expect or what they need.
I will say this. I definitely agree with you. So, like, when I think about some of my indiscretions, fuck it. Some of the times I've cheated, I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat the shit.
Yeah, I've cheated before. It's not.
So
See, I get depressed when I talk.
we'll get to the other subject soon.
Oh,
But
shit.
in the distant past, when I've had it, I was a pussy about it because I felt like I was gonna listen to the logic here. I felt like by discussing the thing I felt I was missing, I was either gonna hurt that person's feelings, or maybe I wanted something that they wouldn't understand, or they might look at me like you're disgusting or you're or whatever the reason, right? And so it was easier. And a lot of times I wasn't out looking for it, right? You know, there's dudes and women that go out and they just go out and try and have conquest.
First of all, I'm so sorry, but my mind sometimes just flicks some shit. Nigga, I just realized you changed your hat. I thought we was bullshitting last episode. My nigga really changed his hat.
I took what my brother said and examined the situation.
Like, bro, you don't understand. I was like right here. I was like, yeah, I feel you. I understand.
So, wait a minute.
And I saw the hat. I was like, what the fuck? nigga did a magic trick on me. I'm so sorry I had to interrupt that. My fault.
I meant to call it out earlier too. So a lot of times I would come across a person and this person would seemingly have the thing I felt I was missing. And sometimes it wasn't even just physical, right? Like, people talk a lot of shit and maybe men will admit it, maybe men won't. And a lot of times it's not just about putting your dick in a wet hole. It's about the connection that bridges when you're with that person. And there's been
something
instances
intrigues you about that person. It's just something that intrigues you about
but also the human connection. So like if you're in a relationship where you're not getting it to a point that satisfies your urge.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm not saying any of this to justify any of my past behavior. I'm just kind of talking through my thought process.
Just conversating, y'all.
Yeah.
Don't plug this shit on us. All right. I'm happy. Okay.
Yeah. And I would say, well, I don't want to make this person feel bad because whatever the reason that they can't provide that thing I'm missing, and I need this human connection. Like there's just this connection that I get when I'm intimate with somebody in that way, and intimate with a woman in that way. And there have been times where I've missed it, and instead of, taking the high road and really sitting down and communicating with the person that I was in the relationship with, I stumbled upon this person that it was easy to build this connection with, and then chose the pussy route. Like, honestly, it's the pussy route.
In a way, like that's
a double
literally
entendre,
what it is.
actually.
Nah, that's really what that is. Like, you think of a person who, in a way, they're eager to understand who you are and not ask you shit and want to know what you want. So in a way, that kind of is a pussy route because they're just feeding into it.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times we don't think about what we already have and the fact that if we dig deeper into what we already know with each other, we would get to a higher point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and that's why, like, I will always feel bad for everything that I did, but everything that I did let me learn what the fuck I have. Like, I've learned that I have a literally ride or fucking die. Like, as long as I'm with her, she's with me. Why the fuck wouldn't I be with her?
Right.
Like that's she is like the go-to. Like, if I feel some type of way, she apologizes for how other motherfuckers make me feel in a certain specific like time. Like, she understands how I feel in everything when I feel. Like, other than the time that I cried, like y'all feel like I'm just like an asshole and I talk whatever I want. I just say whatever I want. Like that's literally what it is. But my queen knows the understanding and like the undertone of everything
Like
that
there's
I
deeper
do.
meaning to that.
Like, yeah, she knows, like, even if I crack a joke, she knows the deeper meaning to the joke that I crack. But she knows I crack them jokes because it makes me feel better.
Right.
Like,
But then I think she has such emotional intelligence where she'd be like let's say you were out and you crack a joke.
her
And later
emotional
she's going to
intelligence
follow
is
up.
crazy.
She's going to follow up with you and be like, I know you made this joke, but tell me how you feeling about this thing. And she's going to help you work through it.
Yep, and I hate that she do that shit, but I love that she do that
Yeah.
shit. I fucking hate it because at the moment I'm like, yeah, fuck them. Like I don't give a fuck about them. Fuck you talking about. She be like, no, but when you said this, I felt like you felt like this. I'm like, okay, I shut the fuck up. Like, oh, yeah, all right.
So
you knew how I felt. Fuck that.
In that scenario, obviously wrong. It's not the woman's fault because you didn't give it. You didn't give the woman the chance to even correct whatever you thought was missing.
Because you literally said, hold on, because you know I was going to go left.
You was going to go on a rant. But what about if you have tried to communicate what's missing and your partner chose not to take action on it?
All right. I feel like if you communicated what's missing and your partner didn't take heed to that and y'all didn't come to an understanding of at least a middle ground of the situation,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like whatever you do, no, I'm not gonna say that. It's not on them.
I was
whatever you do is on you, for real, because you have to live with that on your conscience. You have to understand what you've done to your relationship at some point. But I feel like y'all both need to understand that it's literally kind of both y'all fault. It's your fault for not expressing it to them. And if you did express it to them and they didn't heed to it, you should have just called the relationship quits, in my opinion. Like, I feel like it's best to break up with somebody before you break their heart.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though you may think that breaking up with them is breaking their heart,
it's gonna get worse.
You doing adultery is way breaking their heart way more than you just saying like, I feel like we shouldn't be together. Like that's how I feel. Like
I told a girl once, I said, I really care for you. It's a long time ago.
Was I born?
Yeah, because it was. I'm not gonna disclose when, but it
After
definitely
the
wasn't
90s?
in this state.
It was in the 90s?
It was after the 90s.
After the 90s. All right. I was alive.
It was during my AT&T years, so somewhere after 2004, prior to 2013.
I was out here skating at Ellesmere skating rink.
There you go. And
but
I
they
said,
don't even exist no more.
You're a good person, and I care about you, and I like you a lot. But I think we need to end our relationship. And I was honest. I said, because I feel something's missing, and I know I'm going to supplement it with another woman. And I said, you're too good of a person for me to do that too.
Yeah, because I don't want to hurt you.
And first thing she said is, you're the second person to say that to me. Like my ex said that to me. Like,
what the fuck
maybe
is she
you need
not
to work
doing?
on your fucking skills. No, let me stop.
She need to work on that throat, motherfucker. That's what that is.
Yeah, that too.
That's what niggas be. That's what niggas. Ladies, get that neck. Even if it's occasionally, get that neck. Because that will make a nigga be like, this is why I love her. Like, nah, but on some real shit. Even males too. Like,
so like, was that the right thing to do? Maybe I didn't have to disclose all that extra shit. Maybe
I feel like you should always be 100 with somebody. Though.
But did you think you needed to say like, because I'm probably going to cheat on you? I think like mature now, I could have explained that better.
I'm gonna keep it a being with you. Like the type of person that I am, that wouldn't I wouldn't be able to say something like that. But I feel like that's something we should say. Because if you know deep down inside, like, all right, I'm not getting a certain thing that I want from you, and I kind of feel like you should give me that, or I may step outside of this, I feel like that's something they should hear. Only because, like, not to sound like a dick, like only because y'all hearing that will let y'all know that there's something that he feels is missing in this relationship, and you need to give that. But at the same time, we need to be receptive of whatever they feel like we should be given that's not being given.
Right. It's a
Like,
two-way street.
That's the biggest fucking thing. It's a two-way fucking street. I don't care how I feel or what I say about my wife is not giving me. Like, there's always something that I should be giving her that she feels. So if we come to an understanding, like, all right, I'm gonna try to do that a little more for you, baby, and you try to do this for a little more
Right.
for me. Like, no matter what, if you're in a relationship, no matter what it is, sucking dick, licking vagina, I don't care what it is. If they say they need a little bit, even a little bit more of it, give that to them.
If you care about them enough
If you care about them enough,
collaborate with them
that's a
on it.
fact. Collaborate. I like that. Collaborate.
Because
but
compromise, somebody loses something. I don't like the word compromise. I like
Yeah.
collaborate.
Get them
But
juices flowing.
what I used to wonder, like, because when women would be like, oh, you're going to leave me or you're going to cheat just because I'm not giving you enough. And I used to think then they would make you feel reduced to like, oh, you just because you need to put your dick in something. And I didn't understand for me that it's that human connection. Like to feel that with the person that you love and that you're with, and then you have that human connection like that in the right relationship is the only person that you're sharing that with. That's special.
Nah, that's a fact. Like, I'm gonna keep it a being. Like, when I did my fuck shit in my relationship, that was at a time where I literally, and I feel like this is a lot of men's problem. That was a time where I was scared. I knew I was falling in love with my wife. I felt like this was the person I should spend the rest of my life with. But I was scared of that fact. I was scared of, like, granted, we got married at 21. We've been married 8 years.
22.
22. I'm 30 now.
Yeah.
Come February, we married 8 years.
February what?
11th.
Remind me to tell you something interesting about that.
All right. February 11th, we was married 8 years. But, damn, I forgot what I was, because you just fucked me up.
Because you're talking about scared, and then I
was scared, because this is a problem with a lot of us men. When we finally feel that sense of purpose and sense of love and sense of belonging, it feels odd because of so much that have happened in our life. We haven't been able to connect to what a healthy relationship is.
You know, that's true. I used to say to my son's mother, I used to say, we struggle more than other people may struggle because neither one have a good example of what a healthy marriage looks like. So we're figuring this shit out on our own.
That's a fact. Like, and like with me, like I don't know what a healthy marriage look like. Like, all right.
Well, now you do.
Because of what I'm building.
But I say, but looking at yours,
like, and
nigga, I'll come and talk to you and your wife before I go buy a book. And you know how I love buying self-help books.
Nah, that's a fact. But nah, that's a fact though. Like,
till y'all write y'all's.
Huh?
Till y'all write y'all book. I'm waiting for y'all to publish a book. I'm putting that in the universe.
We're gonna do some shit. It might become a podcast before it's a book. Keep a lookout. But but nah, like on some real shit, like it takes a lot for y'all to come to an understanding and realize, like, all right, I need to slow my roll and listen to what they feel and how they understand what's going on. Cause like, I'm never going to say that I'm a perfect communicator. I know I'm a shitty communicator. My wife, she is the best.
That run in the family, because I started following her brother, and he be barring up in the morning on Facebook too.
That nigga, he be going left. That nigga,
No, but he be
Brody
posting
be
some
on
shit,
it
and I'm
though.
like,
He be
yeah,
like, yeah, bro, I got you, yeah. Nah, I already know, like that's a fact. But nah, like I guess it does run in the family, but like it took me a time to understand, like we all need. Every man needs that person behind them who's gonna drive them and make them think. Excuse me, and make them think about the shit that they deal with and that they do on a daily basis.
Was your mom super nurturing? And if I put you on the spot, we can skip past this and I can edit it out.
I love you, mommy. You the shit. But my mom, I feel like my mom was super nurturing more to me than she was to my other siblings.
So do you think?
Because I would like I'm the baby.
Right.
I'm the youngest. I'm the one. Like she wanted to pour so much into me. But I also feel like that at some point in my life, I was more I just don't want to sound wrong or anything.
No,
I
you-
love all of y'all.
Well, let me
I'm
ask
just
you
gonna say
this
how the
question.
fuck I feel. All right. I feel like at some point in my life, I feel like I was better established than my other siblings because of my situation. Like, I feel like my mom doesn't really have to worry about me kind of at all because she knows my queen and her family are like
It's like an extension of her being
Like,
able to look
bro,
after you.
everybody. Like, I always seen these movies and these skits and all this shit about somebody having like a shitty mother-in-law or a
Yeah.
shitty, and like me and my wife, like we both like, yo, my in-laws are the shit. Like
Right.
she like, yo, my in-laws are the shit too. What do you mean? Like, and that's dope as shit. Like that's how I feel like that's how it should be. Like we always just been receptive.
No,
of-
the reason I asked you the question because I think it could go.
I don't know where
and
I went.
We went long on this one.
It's cool though.
Yeah, I
It's
think
necessary.
yeah.
Anytime we do this, it's necessary.
I think it could go either way. I think like in your situation, you had a queen who poured into you, so you couldn't have a partner that did any less. And in my situation, I felt like I didn't have that, and so I feel like I need it.
I feel you, bro. She poured into me to the point where I feel like I don't need or want anybody else to pour into me. Cause the amount and how she pours into me is fucking major. Like,
Excuse me.
I'm just gonna say, I've been through a lot in my life. My family, my like blood family, has been through a lot in their life. My wife understands that. And she, to the like end of fucking time, she always try to make sure that I don't have to deal with the problems of my past.
Okay.
She consistently lets me know that you are worthy and you are the shit because you are trying to fix generational curses. Like, that's why I feel like she is like, it's because I've always said this before, like, I don't want to need somebody, but I want somebody. I said that like, I don't know how many episodes ago. But I
Right.
said like, I don't want to need my significant other. I want to want them because if I need them, they're going to get used up. But if I want them, they're only going to be there for the specific things that are being transferred between each other.
Right.
But I fucking need her. Like, I have no problem admitting that. Like, yo, you made me feel like when I'm not doing good, I need to do better. But even when I know I'm doing good, you let me know like you're the shit, nigga. Like,
Yeah.
stop bitching. Like,
And then
stop acting
still
like you're not
elevate you.
doing. Yeah, like
I imagine she reminds you to, because they say sometimes anxiety comes from thinking about the future too much, depression
or
comes from thinking about the past too much,
Yeah,
and you got to think about the present. And she probably has to remind you, do you see where you're at and where you come from?
that yo, I'm glad you said that, bro. Cause that's literally one of the things she used to say. Like, yo, bro, like, nigga, you was like, did you see where we was a couple years ago?
Right.
Like, look where you at now, bro. Like, you doing something. And then at the same time, she lets me remember, like, she'll tell me, like, what was your dad doing at your age? What was your mom doing at your age? And I remember, like, they was struggling worse than I'm struggling.
Right.
So she was like, you doing better. Like, you making a difference. Like,
Right.
don't put that shit on yourself. Like, you've been through a lot. Like, you're good.
Right.
like just keep grinding.
And
like
remind
you are.
yourself that you're fucking 30. You're still a
I'm
baby.
fucking 30, bro. Like, and I feel like, all right, same thing with the people who's younger than me, same age as me, or even a little older than me. Like, stop thinking that you're fucking this bullshit ass biological clock that everybody puts on everybody is fucking ticking. Like, yeah, that clock is ticking, but you can do something to beat that fucking clock. Like, even now, like, a lot of my parents, my wife's parents, like, at the age that I am, they was doing way worse than we are now. So there is some type of come up in that situation. We just got to keep grinding, keep understanding who we are, trying to figure out what our fucking goal is and where we're going, and just keep fucking trucking forward. Like, stop fucking thinking just because everything ain't coming at a fucking flash of light. Like, it's just is what it is.
Life makes it like that, Tom, because everything's so microwave and so quick. And pay attention to yourself too, because I remember helping a dude. I've told you this story before, and looking how his career seemingly, at least on the gram, right, has passed mine. And it really used to fucking bother me because I was like helping. I'm not saying he didn't put in the work. I'm not saying it at all. But I was really helping him, and I'm like, why the fuck is he further than me? And then I had to remember, why the fuck are you looking at his story? Focus on your own fucking story. But that's dope. Yeah. So I guess to sum up, in summation, no. The woman is not responsible.
We both, Gary, fucking start thinking about some shit.
I think it's time to hit a would you rather.
Oh, we got two left?
Yeah.
Two left. We got two would you rathers left out of the bucket. And then
hey, guys, if you want, send in a would you rather for us.
Oh, that is an amazing fucking idea, Rahmonn. Would you
Sometimes
rather?
they come to me.
Make you send us a would you rather, man. We definitely want to do them.
DM us.
Anything you could think. DM us. Mention it on a fucking episode on YouTube.
Maybe we should do some
in
posts.
The comments.
They create some posts that say, send us your would you rather questions.
Yeah, I should cut this part and turn it into a post, huh?
Yeah, even better.
Everything we just said.
Yeah,
turn that to a post. All right. I'm trying to read this shit upside down. All right. Would you rather be able to take back anything you say or hear any conversation that is about you? Hear any fucking conversation that's about me. I want to hear anything you say about me. I want the smoke. If you talking shit, I want to make sure I come back to you and give the jokes that I want to give you about your bullshit life. That's I'm petty. I'm very petty.
So what I'm gonna say, and you're
gonna take back anything I say.
You're gonna tell me I'm a cheater with this answer, but it is within the rules. So you ready? I will say that I don't want to know everything somebody's got to say, right? Because some things aren't for you. That person's opinion.
So you don't want to hear. You don't want to hear anything somebody say about you.
I don't, unless they want to tell me. I mean, sometimes you hear it, and I spent a lot of the beginning of this past year at work just with people I got in close bonds with and heard a lot of shit, and it was fucking hurtful and it made a stressful environment. So I don't want to hear that. What I will say is I would like to have the ability to take things back, but that doesn't mean I'm going to.
You want to take things back that you say?
Yeah, but I probably won't. So I'll take the ability, but that doesn't mean I'm going to use it.
Nigga, you just made this shit difficult as hell.
No. It's like, I'll take...
See, I don't want to take back what I say, but I want to...
No,
I want to hear everything you say, but...
This is why it comes down to that. For a lot of years, I, misconstrued lessons growing up, and I just didn't speak my mind about shit. And so there's a lot of shit that I get and say. So now, I'm not saying I'll always say things framed properly, but I meant what I said. And I said it because it had to be said. And I refuse to live a life of not being able to say what I mean and say how I feel.
I feel you. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. I want to take back what I'm able to say only because I know myself And I'll be like, even my wife would tell you, like, sometimes I say some shit that don't need to be said. Sometimes you need to shut the fuck up.
I mean, people tell me that too.
Yeah,
but
no,
I'll give you an example.
No, when motherfuckers tell me I should have just shut the fuck up, I really should have just shut the
But
fuck up.
sometimes it might have
I'm
spawned
about
a
to hurt
conversation.
a lot of feelings.
But sometimes it might have spawned a conversation. But it might have spawned a conversation that you might have not otherwise had. So maybe you didn't deliver it correctly, but then the conversation would have never been had.
I think when I said the conversation don't need to be had.
Oh shit! I was
I
trying to shoot you some bail and shit.
I feel like when I said it just need to be left alone. Let's just
fair enough.
When it comes to that point,
okay,
I don't want no smoke. All right, one more. That was actually a kind of quick one. But all right, one more. Would you rather have people spread a terrible lie about you, or have people spread a terrible but true tales about you?
I tell the truth.
Terrible but true tales.
I slept with her. You can tell people.
But what would it like? See, this one's fucked up. Because what would like a terrible lie be?
Like if somebody's remember the story I was telling you?
But if it was true but
I'll give you an example. No. I'll give you an example. Remember
I get that.
Remember the story I was telling you outside about somebody was telling people that I like their leathery skin ass? That is a terrible lie. That was not true.
You had to add leathery. That was the main thing you said. You was leathery skin ass motherfucker.
Sun-dried tomato ass niggas. That was a terrible lie. That was couldn't be the furthest from the truth. And I would not like anybody. But so I'd rather somebody hear something terrible that I really fucking did. So if they're gonna judge me on it, it's at least some shit that I really did.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to hit the other side, but I definitely feel you. Like if it's something terrible that I did, I'd rather you spread what I really did than if it's something terrible that I didn't even have nothing to deal with. Like then it's another. I get you. Yeah. But I don't want no terrible issues about me out there.
Period. But
if it's
the lesser
terrible,
of two evils,
I want me to let it be known. God damn it.
Right.
I don't want.
But it's the lesser of two evils. And what terrible thing? Like I tell all my terrible shit here for y'all. So
yeah, my man's had his ass ate. Like I'm sorry, I'm petty.
The box served us well.
Oh, we gotta come up with our own shit next episode. That was 2, right? We did 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir, what's your final thought?
My final thought. My final thought is I appreciate this, bro. I definitely appreciate this experience and the fact that we actually digging into who each other are and really understanding. Like people don't understand. Like, yeah, we are podcast partners, but we don't talk all the time.
Right.
And so sometimes these conversations that we have is us actually understanding more about each other.
And sometimes I think you won't even realize, at least for me, I'll say, I don't even realize I needed to have that conversation with you.
Until it's over.
Yeah.
Until it's done and we're like, I needed to have that. I definitely appreciate you for saying that, bro. Yeah. Like, nah, that's the fact. Like, it's all about us like, learning each other and understanding where we came from, man. This is real shit.
I'm checking my watch. I know my phone dry as hell. I know that vibration was for your ass.
I know I hear it. But nah, real shit. We definitely appreciate y'all.
No notifications.
And this is real shit, man. Like, love everybody in your corner. That's my final thought. Love everybody in your corner. Love the people who are 1,000% with you. And don't take no for an answer. First of all, depending on what it is.
Yeah. This is not for Diddy. I was doing so good with not one toxic comment all episode.
The fucked up thing is, I was thinking the same exact thing you said.
Everybody's innocent until proven guilty.
Nah, but real shit though. Like, love the people in your corner. Make sure you treat everybody how you would want to be treated, and just grind for the stars and be real with yourself, man. This is real shit. We all are fucking human. Everybody makes mistakes. Don't fucking hold it on their fucking conscience and make them constantly feel like, oh, I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Like, it is what it is. We just understand we fucked up. If those people who don't understand that they fucked up and decide to choose to live in another aspect of the situation, then you just gotta leave them by the wayside. But in reality, like, if somebody trying to learn or somebody trying to understand what the fuck they did wrong, let them be and let them fucking understand what they did wrong. And if they see them trying to fucking correct it, let them fucking correct it. Don't just fucking down talk every little thing that they fucking do. I don't know where I went.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, this must have been.
I don't deal with that. Hold on, cause I want to let that be known. I don't deal with that. 'Cause she let me know what the fuck I do wrong up front.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, she do not let me know. But that's my queen, and that's why I like.
This must have been a dope ass conversation because I'm looking and I'm like, I'm almost turned just exactly facing you and shit. I was like, fuck that camera.
When niggas turn fucking straight forward, niggas take his fucking goddamn camouflage hat off. Nigga. I'm sorry, because I'm really mad that I didn't realize till mid-pod that you took the fucking hat off. I was joking last episode. I was like, yeah, he gonna take the hat off next episode.
And I was like, no, I'm not.
Nigga.
I did.
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna start with my final thought being the thing I started with and what I was grateful for, and take a leap of faith. Short version, short and sweet. Listen and watch and listen. This was definitely me and this nigga cooked the last 2 episodes because this was definitely a great conversation.
Good. If you did not fucking watch these last 2 episodes,
go back and watch 89 because you missed a good one there too.
Yep. And then watch 80 and then watch 90 again.
Yeah.
Just because.
Yeah.
So you want to get the effect of right after 89.
Yep. Tell your friends and
tell your friends, tell your mama, tell your granddaddy, tell your grandmama. We all out here. Make sure you follow us on everything at Warm the Crib across Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On TikTok, we are Warm the Crib Podcast. Don't forget Threads at Warm the Crib. Make sure you go to the YouTube and subscribe.
Oh, that's right. And there's merch. I think we forgot to mention that last week.
Oh, yeah, we did forget to
that
mention
merch.
He not gonna do it, but
depends on what night I edit it.
WTCmerch.com. Get some merch. You can get a little motherfucking hoodie that look just like this. You can get the hoodie like I wore last
couple
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I want that purple
with
shit.
the purple John. Yeah, you see, I had the purple sneaks to match.
Yeah.
I was clean in that motherfucker. Clean.
You usually are,
bitch.
though.
I tried to be.
Yeah.
WTC all day. Warm the Crib.
Until next week.
More pods coming to you in the future.
Yeah, I gotta find mine. I'm just gonna order another one. I can't find. I don't know what the fuck happened to my Warm the Crib hoodie. Yeah, just order another one.
There's no point in fucking. I did that last time. I was like, oh, nah, I'm just
another one. But get that merch. Check us out. Listen to watch. Do it twice. Until next week. Peace.